I'm doing this response video for the loneliness thread. Um, I'm thinking a lot right now about myself and loneliness, and also vulnerability, because that's kind of been something that's come up in certain threads in the last couple of weeks, and that is that hits home for me. Hold on. Ugh. Um, sorry. So the thing is that I didn't. I think I've alluded to this before, but I, um, um, I've not had the easiest life. That's probably not obvious necessarily, because I've worked really hard to to get past all of it. But I've definitely experienced some major loneliness. Not to go too much into it, really. I mean, I don't want to get too personal, and I tend to do that a little bit. But my family was just not. I had, four parents, two actual and two step, and none of them got me, or, they all kind of left me alone in a way. So I really have had to fend for myself for a lot of my life. And that has kind of made me build walls around myself, so to keep myself safe and to keep my life together. But it also keeps, I'm not a hard person. And, but sometimes I think maybe I come off that way because I've had to go it alone so much. And my life is better now than it's ever been. I mean, every single year is better than the last, and but just in this moment, somehow this issue of vulnerability is really hitting me hard. It's something I'm actually challenging myself with. Opening myself up to love isn't possible without being soft and without being vulnerable. And the honest truth about me is that I am soft and kind of hurt. All that will always be with me. I'm also really smart and really good at my job and blah blah blah, but it doesn't take away from my humanity. And I think that my difficulty with being vulnerable also makes me very lonely. But don't, never fear. I'm very good at challenging myself and looking at myself and being, critical in a way that will encourage growth. I've been through so much. I mean, this is nothing, But that's where this loneliness thing hits me. It's like Mike said, it's about connecting. It's not about, I can be very lonely in a crowd. I was very lonely in my last relationship. I think Anne mentioned that. And I've had a lot of people tell me that they thought that I liked control. And I take that to heart. If that's something that I need to work on, if that's coming between me and connection, then I take that seriously. Because the truth is, I'm a loving, sweet person who just got hurt a lot. And so for survival's sake, I built the walls that I needed to build. But it's time, those days are over, and it's time to start taking some of that down and being a little bit softer and a little bit more honest about my own vulnerability. Because sometimes I guarantee I will get hurt, but the payoff is so important because then I'll let people in. And I think maybe I haven't been. So anyway, I'm sorry if this is like really depressing. But I thought that I was having a very genuine moment, and I wanted to share it because a lot of this comes from being part of NF Geeks and hearing people talk about their experiences and the different posts that have gone up, and the wheels have just been turning in my head. And I really want to thank you guys. It's so true that, out in the sort of general population, I could never find a community that is like the NF Geeks community. It's full of people who get it. Or, at the very least, people who want to get it. And I want to get it. And I want to listen more than I talk. And I want to be honest about myself and my feelings and be soft, I guess. So, it's funny, who I'm thinking of right now? I'm thinking about Barbie Wood. This is something that I love about you, Barbie. I think you just radiate genuine feeling. Wherever you are, that's where you are. I need to get there. I need to stop trying to control that and just be where I am. It's that damn E and that damn J. They just they encourage me to put on a show, but it's not in my best interest all the time. Well, I think that's enough for now. Thanks, everybody on NF Geeks. You mean a lot to me. I love you all.